Hey, what's up, yeah? Just imagine for a second, right quick, man. Just imagine. I'm gonna try to say this kind of quick. Just imagine if someone. Just imagine people coming up to you, talking to you, you know, and they say him. It's a guy and his beloved wife, and they say to you, brother, brother, RBA, right? And you looking at them like, yeah. You know, you know what I'm saying? You know, you're like, yeah, what's happening? You know? And then they say, oh, brother, we peeping out your videos. And we understand what you're saying. I mean, it's plain. I mean, it's like everything is just plain, and I don't think people can hear. And I start smiling a little bit, and saying to myself, I don't trust them. You see what I'm saying? I don't trust them. All the shit that I've been through, I don't trust them. You see, you're saying this to yourself, but at the same time, it feels good because somebody says something about what you're doing. You see, because everything is happening right in plain sight. Everything that I'm saying is happening right in plain sight. You see, I mean, you see, it's like, you know, you tell people how you're connected to certain things out here in the world. You see, but for some reason, you know, you're not big time. You're not shiny. You see, you're not on certain levels. You don't have 1 million followers. You see, only 2 people viewed you. You see, you see what I'm saying? So it's like it's not even about that. You see, but what I'm saying is, these spirits are here. You see, and they're everywhere. You see, they be hopping and jumping and hopping and jumping, and they be trying to figure out how come they can't jump inside of me. But then again, they don't think that. From my experience, they don't think that. It's as if like, how come he don't talk to us? You see, I mean, for real, it's like they become jealous. They become jealous. They want to know how come you don't talk to them. You see, so they go inside other people that's probably close to you. You see, and fuck with them. You see, to make you act a certain way. You see, listen to what I'm saying to you. I don't think you hear me. You see, I don't think you hear me. Just let that marinate for a minute. And grab this portrait right here. Just grab this portrait. Just imagine somebody that you love. You see, somebody that you love, somebody that's deep inside of your heart. You see, from generations upon generations, and you kept it there. You know all about it, and you call this being by its name, and you talk about how much you love this being, you see, that you done read and studied inside of a book, and you're talking about how when it comes down or when it arrives and all these other type things. You got people say, talk about this person is not a Jesus or Yahusha. That person is not Yahusha. That person, everywhere they're gonna be saying this whole of their life that there is no, that's not Yahusha. You say that's a false prophet. That's not him. That's a false prophet. Look, it even reads it right here. It reads it right there. It talks about the false prophets in the Bible. Woo! That's what you call a gargoyle right there. You see, that's a gargoyle. So you won't be there. You see, it says, no man will know the time or date. So, no man will know the time or date. Time and date. I mean, it's like you just imagine you every time you read some things in the Bible, you sit back and you just exhale like, damn, that shit sound like I wrote that, or it sounds like it sounds. Wait a minute, hold on, shit. I said that to my pops when I was young. Just like, I mean, listen. Listen to what I'm trying to say to you. You have to know that you are living. You see, and there's nothing new up under the sun. You see, there's nothing new up under the sun. You see, everything, when you say, listen, I don't give a darn words say in the English language inside of that book. I don't care what they talking about. You use the eyes and the heart that you was giving, you see, and see these people who you said you love right next to you, in front of you, behind you. You see, that's what you're supposed to do. You see, just imagine people talking about how much they love Christ or how much they love Jesus. You see, are they waiting for him to come and all these other type things? You see, just imagine they watching him, looking at him every day. Every day they looking at him. But at the same time, they see all the abominations that possibly he grew up in and all the iniquities. You see, he grew up in. He's perfect with good and he's perfect with bad. What would that look like? Braid that up. You see? Or evil. You see? Not bad, evil. Good and evil. Just braid that up together and see what you'll come out with. See, look at that equation. If you braid those two bodies up. You see? Look at the equation. You see? I know you hate to write the numbers down. I know you hate it. I know you hate it. That's why you don't have no scientists. That's why you don't have no hospitals. That's why you don't have no type of facilities that will help those that come after you. You see, you know where they can work and make something of themselves and look at the bosses and the supervisors and the CEOs that and you'll look at them and say, wow, they look like me. You see, I know that. I already know. You already know. You don't want to fuck with no numbers. You just want to stay stuck right there inside of this book instead of reading the book that was put inside of you. But oftentimes, if you haven't touched those personal things by your own, you see, through the pain and struggle and all these other, by life experiences, the book will become a cloud to you. You see, and if you probably reached a certain age, ain't no time to be pushing through no clouds, moving your hand, blowing shit out the way. And you got a book right here that's telling you exactly what you need to do. And I ain't knocking it. Most heathens do that. You see, most heathens do that. They need something to live by. You see, that will arc them in the proper direction or the direction that they need to go. You see, they need these bodies, the heathens, they need these bodies. You see, they need these books. You see, because they don't have nothing internally that they were born with. You know what I'm saying? Divinely. You see, that they were born with. So if they see the person whom they say they love, the first thing they're going to do is crucify him or try to harm him in some type of way because the book says, or the book talk about false prophets. You see, they all read the same thing about the false prophets. I'm just learning what a prophet is. You know, the word, I'm just learning it because it don't make sense to me. You see, look, prophet sounds like, I made some profit off of that motherfucking bike right there. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I paid this amount for it, but hell, they gave me that, so that's cool. You see what I'm saying? You see, I try my best not to speak words that rhymes with, that's similar to other words. It's just spelled different. No, you're not gonna do that to me. You're not gonna do that to me. You see, you can do that. You can do that to other people. You see, you can do that to other people. They call those other people heathens. I'm trying to talk to you. You see, they call them heathens, and a lot of you aren't heathens, but you're just acting like a heathen. You see, that's why you keep having all these people come down, and then you murder them. And then they come down again, and you murder them. You come down again, and you murder them. You're not going to get a chance to murder us. You're not going to get a chance to murder us. You see what I'm saying? Because we're going to hit you before you come. We're still doing it. We're doing it right now. We're hitting you before you come. We can see you. We know you. We can feel you before you come. You see, plain and simple. You see, plain and simple. You see, I don't give a damn who you say I am. I don't care who you feel that, what? You're waiting on. You know what I'm saying? You ain't waiting on this being. You hate him just like they hate your skin color that you call black. You see, and you that's lifting up the black inside of you. You hate the skin color they call brown. And if you don't believe me, ask somebody. When they ask somebody about the brown skin, you see, when they say, look, these people, listen, anytime you hear somebody say, my black skin, and they tap their skin, and you're looking at them like, did they just tap their skin and call it black? And you sitting up here looking at them and knowing goddamn well their skin color is brown, and they don't have no explanation for it. They just pause and start thinking, that cloud right there is your empty space to get the fuck up out of here and see your brothers and see your sisters. You see, it's right there, right in front of you. All you gotta do is just change that darn word, change that sound, change those frequencies, and you can see that darn ship. You'll be able to see that ladder that goes up and down, up and down. You'll be able to see it, but you can't see it. You'll see your brother right there, kicking back, looking at your punk asses. You know, like, God damn. You know, how can he have power and you're dead?